Passing the FTMO challenge is tough. I mean, most hedge funds don't even generate 10% in a month. And it sucks if you pay for a challenge and you lose your money. So I'm gonna give you two different strategies to consider to help you pass the challenge. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Matt L and I'm a full-time Forex trader living in Montreal. If you get value from this video, which you're going to get because you're gonna pass the challenge, please hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment down below on what you think, how it went. Now, let's get into it. So, before I get into the specifics of the two strategies, I want to reinforce three key points that will help you a lot. The first one is that 30 days is a lot longer than you think. When I first did the FTMO challenges and when a lot of other traders that I know did it, they tend to stress out over the fact that they only have 30 days. But in reality, 30 days is a lot longer than you think it is. People often try and over-risk, over-leverage, and over-trade in order to pass in the shortest amount of time possible, and it is useless. It's way too risky. You're going to blow the account, and as a result, you're going to blow the money that you spent on the challenge. So no matter how tempting it is, don't be that guy that rushes the process, over-risks, and then just blows the account. 30 days is a lot longer than you think. The second point is that holding on to trades can be an absolute game changer. Now, it may go against what I just previously said, but you can actually pass the FTMO challenge in just a couple of trades if you hold on to winners. I've passed two challenges myself by having only two trades that were winners, with one of the trades generating me 7 or 8% return. How did I do it? I had a trade that was about 10 lots, if my memory serves me correctly, and I was only risking about 1.5%. Now, the trade was going my way, and instead of closing when I was up 1-2%, I continued to hold on to it because I thought that there was potential for it to be a solid swing trade. As a result, I continued to move my way, and I closed it when I was up roughly 8%, which passed the challenge for me. Now, every trade you take doesn't necessarily have the potential to be a large swinger. But when you do have a trade that has potential, don't give in to the temptation of closing early, locking in that 1% or even 0.5% return, and hold on to it. The larger the winner, the fewer trades you're going to have to take in order to pass the challenge. So really hold on and maximize those trades that have the potential of being large winners. The third thing that I want to reinforce is that overtrading kills. So many traders take too many trades, whether it's a handful a day or 20 a week, whatever it is, most traders are taking too many trades. So I want to offer a suggestion of only taking a maximum of 3 trades per week. Now, if that sounds crazy to you, hear me out. With the strategies that I'm going to give you, you're going to be more than capable of passing the FTMO challenge by using a maximum or by limiting yourself to a maximum of 3 trades per week. Now, not only is it going to increase your discipline and it's going to stop you from over trading, making the challenge easier for you, but it's also going to do something else. It's going to act as a filter system for all of the trades that you would be taking that aren't as strong. Let me give you an example. If you mentally prepare yourself for only taking a maximum of 3 trades a week, come Monday morning, if you see a setup that's strong, but you tell yourself, oh, if I take it, I'll only be able to take 2 more this week, you're gonna start to ask yourself, is this really a trade that I wanna take? How strong is it? Are there gonna be trades that potentially have way better confluences that are a lot stronger later on in the week? It's only Monday. As a result, you very well may not take that trade, which could easily be a loser. So it's gonna act as a good filter system for your trading. So to just reinforce before we get into the 3 strategies, 30 days is a lot longer than you think it is. Hold on to your winners as they can help you pass the challenge much easier, and over trading kills. Limit yourself to a maximum of 3 trades per week. Now, let's get into the 2 strategies. The first strategy is for traders with a slightly lower win rate and a slightly lower risk to reward. Here it is. And I recommend it for traders that are a little bit newer to trading. In strategy 1, you're going to risk 1% of the account on every trade. And you're only going to take trades with a 2-to-1 risk to reward. And in order to pass the challenge, you only need to win 50% of your trades. That's right, just 50%. I'm not asking for anything crazy. When you run the numbers, what this results in is you needing to only take 10 trades, winning half of them in order to pass the FTMO challenge. It's as simple as that. Now again, if you limit yourself to a maximum of 3 trades a week, you'll pass in less than 4 weeks. You'll have more than enough time in order to do so. The reason this works is because your winners are going to be twice as large as your losers. Now, for new traders out there that aren't as familiar with risk to rewards, if you're risking $100, you're only going to do it if there's a potential upside of a minimum of $200. It's as simple as that. Now, there's really not much more for me to say here. You only need to win half of the trades that you take, and you're just going to limit yourself to a minimum 2-to-1 risk to reward. Now, for traders that don't have, on average, a 2-to-1 risk to reward profile, that's totally fine, because this is also going to act as another filter system to weed out any trades that aren't as strong as others. So, if you see a strong setup that has a 1.5-to-1 risk to reward that you're dying to take, you're just not going to take it. You're going to wait until those setups arrive that do have a minimum 2-to-1 risk to reward. 10 trades, 50% win rate, and you're off to the races. That's it. Let's go on to strategy number 2. Strategy number 2 is my personal favorite, and it's what I've used throughout the challenges that I've done for FTMO. Here it is. And it's for traders that have a slightly higher win rate and a slightly higher risk to reward profile. So what you're going to do when you start is, again, only risk 1% per trade. Now, you're only going to take trades that have a 3-to-1 risk to reward, so slightly higher. Again, it acts as a filter system if you're not used to having those higher trades, but sometimes you do get them. Now, what you're going to do is on your first trade, you're going to risk 1% in order to make 3. If it's a winner and you're now up 3% on the FTMO challenge, what you're going to do is you're going to up your risk on the next trade to 2.5%. Now, it is a high risk percentage, but if it's a loser, you'll still be profitable by 0.5%. So you're still risk managed by all means. Now, when you risk 2.5% on a 3-to-1 risk to reward trade, the potential upside is 7.5%. If it's a winner, no problem. You've just passed the FTMO challenge in just 2 trades. Now, if it is a loser, your account is now back down to profitable, but only profitable by 0.5%. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go back to risking just 1% per trade until you have a winner, until you have that buffer. Then when you're up 3%, you're gonna risk to 2.5, and then just like that, with one more winner, you've passed the FTMO challenge. It's really as simple as that. If you start out the challenge with a couple of losses, you'll continue to risk only 1% in order to claw your way back up to break even and then profitable. And only once you're profitable can you risk the 2.5%. This is what I've done on multiple challenges, and it has worked quite well for me. So if you're a little bit more experienced, you have those higher win rates and those higher risk to reward setups, I would consider this trade when doing the FTMO challenge. That's it. So to quickly recap, 3 things that I want you to remember when doing the challenge is that 1, 30 days is a lot longer than you think it is. You don't need to rush. Number 2, holding on to trades that are winners can be a huge game changer. Don't cut your winners too early, let them ride. Number 3, overtrading kills. Limit yourself to a maximum of 3 trades per week and you'll really notice the difference. Now, for strategy number 1, for slightly newer traders, you need 10 trades with only a 50% win rate, and you take trades that only have a minimum 2-to-1 risk to reward. That's key. And for more experienced traders, my personal favorite, you risk 1% on 3-to-1 risk to reward trades, and once you've won your first trade, you up your risk to 2.5%, and then if that's a winner, and just like that, you have passed the FTMO challenge. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I post 1 to 2 videos every week, including a Saturday weekly recap, so you can see what I've been looking at throughout the past week. Let me know in the comment section down below how you've done, what you think of these 2 strategies, and which one you're going to do. And until then, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.